message really is talking about how Long Island Sound is our farm here on the coast. It's not a traditional farm like on terra firma. It's a farm that provides jobs, that really impacts our economy in a positive way. So Long Island Sound is not just for recreation, not just for tourism, but also impacts us economically through our food, through jobs, and we need to make sure that we continue to be good stewards of that. The investments the state has made and the federal government and many municipalities has paid off over the last 30 years or so. We're seeing a Long Island Sound that is much cleaner, that has whales in it, dolphins, seals, lots of new marine life that we haven't seen in a long time, and that we need to make sure that we continue the work that we've been doing. And that means that personally we all have a responsibility, but also we need to make sure that we understand and recognize the oyster industry, the clam industry, the lobster industry, and the jobs that are associated with that. So we need to protect Long Island Sound, again, not just for recreation and tourism, but for the fact of the jobs that we have, the small businesses, and to make sure that we are supporting that as well.
We rode today with courtesy of Norm Bloom. Did you learn anything new today? Any new information he provided you since the last time you spoke with him?
I always learn something new because the industry is so interesting. The fact that they send more boats out every day, not to harvest the oysters, but actually seed the areas where they have already harvested. That seems like it takes triple the work than it does to actually harvest the oysters. And when they do harvest, how many they can get for a single boat. So that was something I learned. The other thing I learned was with Captain Kalaman on the lobster boat, was that he's seeing lobsters that are kind of more spread out this year. Last year they had really good catches, but they were in a more confined area. He said this year they're seeing them a little more spread out, which he thinks is good. He thinks that they have at least what they had last year, maybe a little bit more, but we'll see when the season's over. But he seems pretty busy as well. So those are all good things. The last thing I saw was that the sound looks very clear. So we were out recreationally with some friends this past weekend on a boat, and also today. You can just see how clear the sound is, and again, that means that the investments that we've made have paid off, but we have to continue to make sure we're just as diligent and that we continue to be good stewards on this very precious body that is Long Island Sound.